Good morning, folks. Oh. I'm a little bit awake, asleep. Hello, Inga. We got a bit of a situation. Somebody got really upset here. I'm just gonna post the link here on the other streams. Good morning, Jean. Bear with me, folks. You wouldn't believe what I did to myself this morning. I woke up, and I woke up really, really tired, okay? But you know me, I'm a driven person. I got out of bed, came downstairs, well, got ready, brushed my teeth, all that kind of neat stuff. Came downstairs and hit the start button on the coffee machine, and it said it was 10 to 5, and I was like, whoa. Upstairs it said it was 10 to 6. I forgot to change my clock upstairs, so I was up earlier, and I was tired. I said, now I know why I was so tired. Oh man, I gotta change that clock. So we got a couple things here that we had a situation. Somebody got the hammer, I guess. Oh, Jasmine. How's Jasmine? There's speculation, Jasmine, that your little runner ducks are laying eggs here. But yesterday we got 21 eggs yesterday. I forgot to mention that. 21 yesterday. How did you know that I stayed up an hour later last night? You're watching me, aren't you? See, one of the streams was pointed towards the house, and you could see the lights on last night, didn't you? You were watching me. I was up an hour later last night. I was shocked when I looked at the clock and I went, holy mackerel, it's late. I gotta go to bed. Plus, technically, it was 2 hours because I stayed up an hour longer than I normally do, and that's an hour that's turned back. So, I was up 2 hours late last night and then got up, 5 a.m. old time. This old time, new time thing screwed me right up. But let's get rid of this bad news first, and then we'll go on to the good news. Something happened. I got this. They posted a message on the GoFundMe. Somebody got the hammer, and I don't know, but she's accusing me of doing it. If you go to the GoFundMe, you can see this comment from this person that she's got some anger issues, with the caps happening, but if somebody was standing in front of me and was raising her voice that much, I wouldn't listen to her. But she's telling me that I did this to her. I didn't do nothing to her. And she said that I'm not a kind and giving person, or good and caring person. I'm a bad person, according to her. But I don't know who she is. The avatar looks familiar, so I did a search on Facebook and I found the same avatar. But I don't know who she is. I don't know if she's unfriended me or if she was my friend or what. But it looks like. Well, go to the GoFundMe site instead of me reading it to you. You can read it yourself. It's right there. But according to this, the comment that she has left on the GoFundMe site, for the duck and goose winter home, she was, I think she got banned for the use of emojis. Does anybody know anything about this? Because I don't know anything about this, but she's saying that I did it. You know? I don't know nothing about this. Like, no, but Robert, I didn't. It's not about pleasing people, but she's saying that I did it, but I don't remember doing anything. Like, I usually, when people do. Yeah, nobody. She said that we only have a cliquish crowd here. I try to include everybody in our conversations. I think I do a pretty good job of including everybody. I try to talk to absolutely everybody, actually. I know it just was posted. Well, when I first got it, it was posted 23 minutes ago, not 43. But I don't know what's going on. I don't know who this woman is or what happened. But she says that we treat the trolls better than we treated her. Oh, I even told her, Janie, you remember this? She says that we don't even tell them. Um, Usually we warn people about the emoji thing, don't we? I usually tell people to stop doing it, or we're gonna have to get rid of you. I'm just looking, but Janie remembers it. Janie's sort of like the hawk of the channel, eh? What don't you know, Janie? Um, so should I leave the comment or should I get rid of it? What's the rule about emojis? Be reasonable. Don't spam us to death with emojis. Like, we're trying to have a conversation here, and then these people put these giant blocks of emojis, and it's like, my God, what are you doing? It's like if someone you're trying to have a conversation, and somebody just sticks their head in the room and keeps yelling, "How?" And you're like, "Shut up, man! I'm trying to have a conversation. Have some input or go away." Oh, and Maggie's out of bed at 6:07. Well, technically it's 7:07. So this is probably her regular time, biological regular time, until she changes to the new time. Good morning, Ford. Hello, Soaps. Anyways, I don't know. Sarah. Oh, she was doing multiple lines of emojis. But she says that she was just didn't. Well, what did she say? Hang on here. Let me get this right here. Because I got to make sure I got this right. Hang on. Bear with me, folks. I've got too many tabs open here. Yeah, she posted it at 5:42 this morning. It's like either she got banned this morning or it last night, and she's just getting around to writing this crazy message. Um, yeah, she was happy. She was happy. Oh, it was a while ago? Oh, so this just didn't happen. Okay. So this is a delayed response complaint? Is what this is? Nothing worse than a sinus headache. Trust me. You think you're dying. It looks like I'm looking at where my wall and my ceiling meet. Well, I try to keep the camera dead center of the screen so that I'm actually looking into the camera, guys. I'm trying my best here to do this, but I'm trying to read. It's side by side, but anyways. It was way before the Magoon even. Oh, really? That long ago? Oh, and she just posted her complaint. So really, it's not even relevant anymore. So she just got timed out, or did she get banned, Janie? That's not Janie. She's the one. She'll tell us. Oh, is Vista here? Oh, Vista's out of bed. It must be a work day. Hello, Vista. It's old news, Brian. She just figured out how to reach me. There's lots of ways to reach me. It's called read the description of the videos and or the links underneath, and you'll see there's an email address. Well. So she's just now. So, okay, so let's do a little vote here. Should I just delete that nasty comment, or should I leave it on the GoFundMe? It's there right now, but I don't know. What should I do? Should I get rid of it, or should I just leave it to, so that she has her mark? But it sort of negates the good news of this morning. Get rid of it. Do we get 2 get rid of it? 3 get rid of it. 4 get rid of it. 5 get rid of it. 6 get rid of it. Oh, we got somebody says keep it. Delete it. Okay. Delete. What did I miss? Vista, you're missing life sleeping in. Delete. Well, but Vista hasn't read it yet. Get rid of it from Jean. Basically, everybody's saying get rid of it here. Okay, Vista, before I delete it, go read it. It's on the GoFundMe. It's a comment. Somebody just figured out how to get a hold of me from something that happened before the Magoon. So, go to GoFundMe, Sue. I'll give you a chance to read it. So while they're going over to the GoFundMe to go read the crazy lady comment, which I didn't do anything, but according to her, I did. Okay, I'm gonna leave that right now. So I'm gonna let everybody have a chance to go find it. Screen grab, whatever you want to do to read it. Okay. Oh, Vista remembers it. Okay. See, I don't. But then again, my life's a blur. I'm a serial streamer. Good news. Let's go into the good news. I'm gonna. Once everybody says they've read it, then I'll delete it. Tracy, what did you miss? Go to the GoFundMe and read the crazy lady comment. Oh, Tom, go read the crazy lady comment on the GoFundMe before I delete it, okay? All right, so let's get going here on the good news. All right, let me get the screen up here. So last night after I posted the update on the GoFundMe, okay, they're not anonymous. Okay, they're not anonymous. Michelle donated $25. Martha donated $25, and then Stephanie donated $331. So we're at our target again. We have covered Matt's faux pas, my mistake, my blunder, my misstep on everything on the barn. I guess my pittance of Saturday, which I'm still paying for a little bit. Everybody was okay. We'll let him go on this one. So we're back to square one there. I didn't do anything much yesterday as far as streaming with you guys because I've attacked my garage. I got lots of t-shirts too, just to let you know. I've got lots of t-shirts still. I was going through I had to rebox my t-shirt and consolidate it because I moved everything because I got my garage. But I'm almost done taking the garage apart. I gotta go this morning to the recycle depot and take a whole bunch of cardboard boxes to the recycle depot, and I gotta run and get a propane hose for my furnace. But I gotta get my truck emptied out because we need to. I need to have the truck empty to pick up supplies this week, as in lumber, because I had an idea. There's another lumber yard in town, which is Home Hardware's competitor. I'm going to make a list up today. I've got my clipboard out. I'm going to do some measuring I'm gonna get the measurements, get the materials list I need. I'm gonna take it to the other lumber yard, because here's the deal: the other lumber yard is they're new owners. They just bought the place about a year ago, and they're really trying to build it up. And they've got a Facebook page, and they're and they know me, and I know them, and I dealt with them off and on because for things that Home Hardware doesn't have, and they're really interested in what we're doing here, raising the ducks for the homeless and the eggs for the food bank and all that kind of neat stuff. So my idea is I'm going to take instead of just emailing Steve the list of what we need, I'm going to take a list out to them and run it by the owner and say, do you want some good publicity? Because we know the Duck Army, we can pound their Facebook page and their Google Place page really good, because they bought an old hardware business that was seriously failing, and they've pumped in a ton of cash into it, like a ton. They've turned the place around, and they've actually made it into a real lumber hardware store, where the previous owner, well, he was the third generation. Remember I told you about the third generation rule, or by the third generation they've destroyed the business. He was the third generation, and he destroyed the business, and then he sold what was left of it, which basically was the building and the land, to these new owners. OP Gamer, what's this stream about? It's about me having a coffee with everybody before I start my day here, because we stream ducks. There's other streams going right now. There's ducks here. 2 other streams going right now. There's duckies outside. Okay. We raise ducks to feed the homeless here, and the eggs go to the food bank. That's what we do. But right now we're just having a quick little chat in the morning, a coffee. That's what's going on. Nothing spectacular. Some people call them boring videos, so it's up to you. Or you can just go look at the ducks. Or sometimes I stream me working. Most of the time I stream me working. I'm a good person. Well, not according to the comment on the GoFundMe this morning. I'm not a good person. Ducks are life. Ducks yesterday, they cracked me up, folks. Oh, man. Okay, I wish I would have had a camera when I was in the garage, when I opened the door. Man, it was priceless. You just saw the end result of what was going on. Okay, so you know how the ducks yesterday at the Magoon kept leaving the Magoon, and the reason they were leaving the Magoon was because the yard was completely flooded from all the rain. There was just mud everywhere. Okay, so the ducks were going nuts. So I was working upstairs and downstairs, going up and downstairs. Oh, my legs feel it today. The old Stairmaster killed me. I was at one point, I was starting to collapse. I was like, I can't go upstairs anymore. Anyways, I looked out the window. The ducks aren't, there's no ducks in the Magoon. So I go downstairs, open the door, and the ducks are scattered all over the yard. Like, I'm talking, they're over here by the pen, okay? So I yell, and some of you heard me yelling. And when I'd yell and tell them to get back, they would run like you wouldn't believe it. It was like a race to get to the pen or get back to the water. And I'm like, this is just bizarre. Why do they do this? I didn't train them. But anyways, so all day I kept doing that, sticking my head out the door and screaming at them. And they would run back to the water, because you can't have a stream with no ducks on it, eh? You could hear me, Inga? It was priceless. And they would go back to the water, and they were drilling in. It was like a bunch of kids, and they were drilling in the mud, and then it was like, whoa, Dad caught us, boom, and they were gone back to the water. Oh, it was so funny. It was like, my God, this is just so priceless. It was priceless. Oh, man, I really wish I would have had a camera so you could see the panic in their body running. Panic to run back to the water. Panic. Just like freaking. And they were like, the ones that were over here, the only ones that ignored me were the breeders. They just totally ignored him. It's just him, But everybody else, the geese running, everybody was running. I was like, my God, this is so funny. Oh, man. It was like, I got some pretty cool ducks here. All right. We got to get rid of a guy here. Jesus was a Muslim. You can't come on the channel and do that. You just ruin it all. That's a perfect example here. I'm going to give you a timeout here first. And if you come back and do it again, oh, Janie just banned him. All right, I timed him out, Janie. Janie, a little bit harsh on that one. Okay, I just timed him out. How does that happen? He's back again. All right, I'm going to block him. He must be sitting there with a couple tabs open. Jesus was a Muslim. He's back again. Oh man, how's he doing this? He must be sitting there with a whole whack of tabs open. It's somebody that's trying to get us here. How many tabs does he have open? He's back again. Oh man, I'm gonna use Jesus' name in vain here shortly. Okay, we've banned him 4 times now. He's back again. Who sits there with that many tabs open? Oh man, this is when you would like to have the ability to block an IP address, eh? Talk about ruin the morning coffee. He's back again. Holy mother. Oh. Go away, you idiot. No, this ain't a bot. This is somebody who's trying to irritate us. And he's doing a hell of a fine job right now. We're wasting all our time right now banning an idiot. The only way I can stop this from them putting up so much fast. Say sorry, you baldy ill. What? How did he know he's commenting? He's talking to me. I accidentally blocked David James? No, I didn't. Oh, I did. Oh, hang on here. No, I just accidentally deleted his message. I didn't block him. Oh, Night Hearing. Did you unblock Night? Did he get... See, this is what happened. Eh? We had some... what do you call it? Collateral damage here. Okay. Night Hearing's being unbanned. All right. Oh, Vista unbanned him. Okay. See, it was happening so fast. This is what you call collateral damage. It's like throwing a grenade into a room, you know? Okay, David. Sorry about that. What a nut job that was. Oh, Rich, don't you almost banned your Rich there because you made Jesus was a Muslim bold in your comment, and I thought it was him again. Okay, what racist towards Muslims? Oh, the hell, where the hell? Okay, he's gone again. I know Muslims is not a race. These people just don't understand that. Eh? They're just that. It's some crazy left person. It's like this racist card. Sending me over the edge, actually, the way everybody uses it. How does race and religion become one? If you're not educated, you're absolutely stupid. He's back again. He's got to be sitting there with like a whole bunch of tabs open. Like, oh my God, go away. You're ruining the morning here. Please ask a stupid question, Vista, because I'm really starting to crack here with this guy. this morning. A stupid question would be great. I'm waiting for Vista's silly question. Okay, I'm supposed to. Okay, did everybody read the GoFundMe crazy woman comment this morning so I can get rid of it? Are we going to do daytime streams again? Yeah. Well, I just didn't do one because I've been a little bit scrambling here. I'm right now, Vista. We are in a state of flux, trying to get ready for winter. So like I'm just a little bit scrambled, not totally. Like the other night there, I actually forgot to turn the streams on. Totally, slipped my brain. Totally lost it here. Um, you know, so I will. But like yesterday, there was no activity at all at the feeder. Zero zip. They were all over the yard and the Magoon. So I just said, well, won't bother turning it on. Because there was nothing at the feeder. Like nothing. But I will be, we will be having, I'm the streaming guy. How can you see comments on the GoFundMe? Well, you gotta click on the campaign. Click on the campaign, Miss Bailey. And I think it's called, what is it called? Oh, cracked elbow. What's it called? Show campaign activity. You gotta click. This is what you gotta click. It's right on the main page. It was posted how many minutes ago? I'm gonna delete it soon here because it's craziness. Oh, it was 1 hour ago. Oh, Nanette just donated $30. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, it does hurt, Brian. Every time she snaps like that. It's because I'm putting my body through a little bit of hell. Ending the stream. If I end the stream, I'm going to lose everybody. All right, so has everybody read it here? I'm thinking everybody has. I think the crazy person's gone, Sean. I think you're right. Okay, so I'm going to end this. I'm not end this. I'm going to get rid of the crazy comment. Options. Oh, well, I can hide it or delete it. Let's just hide it in case other people want to see it later. Okay, I've just hid it. It's officially gone. But I found her on Facebook. And she's not my friend. She didn't friend me. Or maybe she unfriended me. But if I found her on Facebook, she hasn't blocked me. So I don't know what's going on there. How's that? But I don't remember any of this. Yeah, so anyways, back to the, and I did a search. She's not blocked. I did a search because I can search people who are blocked on the channel. And I searched every combination of her name and does not come up. So she's not even blocked. So I don't know what she's talking about. Unless she's got a username that doesn't resemble her face at all. No, OP Gamer, we were banning. We weren't timing out that crazy person. They had a whole bunch of tabs open of different users. Maybe they were all the same name, but there were different accounts because we were banning. The ban hammer was going down there, OP Gamer. We weren't timing out anybody. Her name was Red. I searched Red. Oh, maybe I didn't search Red. Let me just double check this. Hang on. I'll check. I remember Red now. It's coming back to me. It's actually coming. That's coming back to me. I'm searching, trying to find Red here. I think I personally told Red to slow down on the emojis. How many different Reds? There's 26 different Reds here. I'm just looking here. I'm not. Hang on here. I'm just doing a quick search here. Because I remember something about that. Where is she? Where's my little highlight? Red Baron? Or just Red? Red King. Was it just Red, folks? Nothing else? No. I just went through all the Reds and I didn't see her icon. Because I remember that face. It was oh, Vista's saying that I put the hammer down. Did I do it? Vista? Yeah, I just went through 26 Reds and there's like nothing there with the yeah. I'm drawing a blank, folks. I'm not going to waste any time on it because I'm not a very nice person. That's what I'm being told. Hello, Adam. She was mad about not getting a t-shirt for a donation she made or something. Something like that? I don't know. Had an interesting comment. Oh yeah, winter is coming. Trust me. Today's the last warm day. Very last warm day. Temperatures downhill from this point on, boys and girls. Downhill. It's like I think Wednesday night they're calling for -12. This is it. Saturday, you know how I did morning breakfast with you, and then I did a 7-hour penance of killing myself because of my mistake, and then I did a end of the day stream of my exhaustion. Well, somebody came on the channel, and I guess they only came in the morning, saw me, eating breakfast, getting ready for the day, and then they saw me at the end of the day in my house coat eating supper, and they said that this channel is boring. All he does is eat. I'm out of here. You missed the 7 hours of hard labor in the middle of the day, buddy. Live. I was like, oh man, I just laughed at that one. I was like, oh, these people. And some people like the eating channels. Exactly, Sue. But they said nothing happens on this channel. It's boring. I'm like, nothing happens? I don't know about that. Hey, one more coffee. I gotta hurry up. Oh. Stiffness happening over here. The dog. Where's the dog? Doug? I think Doug's still upstairs. Well, the eating part is because I'm a serial streamer and I just don't want to eat alone, so I invite you guys along. Yeah. Anyways, so it's 6:34. I gotta get the ducks. I gotta let the ducks out early. And then I gotta come in and have breakfast. And then attack my garage, finish it. I'll be done at probably 9:30, 10. Go to the recycle place. And then I'm going to come home, measure everything up, and get the final tally. I had a surprise here visitor yesterday, somebody that I tried to get over. He's let's just say he's a professional. And to get his advice on the pimple, which I'm glad I did. I'm really glad, actually, because I would have approached it wrong. We're at 6 a.m. Well, I was going to do a 5 a.m. chat, Sue, but I thought that's getting really early. Good morning, Cheryl. Because I didn't change my clock in my bedroom, so I thought I slept in. Oh, Mark, be careful on the emojis because you know we're not nice people when it comes to emojis. One duck's all you need to give us. Be safe, Mark. Trust me. Because we've been told we're a bad channel, that we have a little cliquish crowd here. Doug's on time change too, but I don't know what time zone he's on. I have no idea. Doug, what time zone are you on? Come on! Have a good sleep there, OP. Don't let the bed bugs bite you. Okay, Mr. Seegers. Okay, what's with the emojis? What we must be trending somewhere. Okay, Sagers, don't do the emojis, please. Oh man, is there some way you could block emojis? I hate emojis with a passion. I really do. I never use them. I think emojis. My opinion on emojis. You don't even want to hear my opinion on emojis. Anyways. I accept your apology. I'm not. I just don't like emojis. I think. You know what I think? No. Do you want to know what I think of emojis? You want to know what I really think of emojis? I think it's a failure of our education system of people who can't articulate their thoughts. Emojis they can't be really. I've never seen a funny one yet, Inga. I'm sorry, never. Find me a funny one and send it to me because I've never seen one. I think they're just stupid. It's like, you want to get your thoughts across? Put it in text. Use your brain. You know what? I'll tell you something that's really sending me over the edge. Yes, I was in the garage working. So I was in the garage by myself working. Reverting back to hieroglyphics, the emojis? No, I don't think so. Because at least hieroglyphics was some type of communication. Emojis, I don't know what that is. Anyway, yesterday, no, Kristen, I have to disagree with you. Emojis aren't fun. That's my opinion. That's just my opinion. I honestly, I think emojis are just. Anyways, move. Back, bad grammar and spelling. I gotta get back to that one. Robert, yesterday I was in the garage working. So I had music playing in the garage. I was in there by myself. So I'm working away, and I have my music playlist, my infamous private music playlist playing. And the commercial all day was that freaking Grammarly thing, okay? Has anybody seen that commercial, the Grammarly commercial? Where, like, if you're illiterate, we can make you look smart. Has anybody seen that commercial? You haven't seen the Grammarly commercial? I think I need to find it for you guys. Because this is why we have emojis, okay? It's like, I gotta find it. I gotta find this commercial. I tell you why. I'm gonna sum it up for you, okay? This is like having a math class where you have to go, you're going to your test and you take a calculator in. It's just like the guy's talking about doing his what do they call that, resume, doing his resume, and it's like, it's like, my God, it's like you can't, or your exam or your paper or your thesis, or if you're in university and you need Grammarly, the school system failed you. Oh, lots of other people have been searching for it too. Where I just type, okay, where is it here? Grammarly. Which one is it? The commercial one. Oh, there's so many. They've got a whole channel of commercials. 40, and there's 100,000 subs. They got 100,000 subs. The best writing tools for students. Yeah, let us write it for you. You don't need to use your brain. Like, enhance your writing. It's like, my God. Our system has failed us so bad here. Where's the commercial? Maybe this is it. Get ready, 'cause here I come. All right, well, this is one commercial here. They've got a whole bunch on their channel here, but I'm going to post it so you guys can see. All right, I just posted it. It's just one of them. They got a channel. The channel's full of this stuff, okay? So anyways, so you're writing your paper, and which I think is wrong. You shouldn't be allowed to be able to use this, to write your paper, because then it's truly not you writing your paper. It's somebody else, in tech that's writing it for you. It's bad. I couldn't even. Was Maggie gonna get banned? Oh, you're doing. Oh, the emojis at night. Oh, you guys want to do emojis with each other? Have at her. Yeah, yeah, you got that too, Cortana. You know how you can be a social media person and you can't do a complete sentence? Like, give me a break. My God, man, I'm dyslexic, okay? I am not gonna lie, I am. I'm dyslexic, and my grade 12 English teacher, I had to follow my ass to pass, okay? Because I was dyslexic and nobody knew what was wrong with me. Anyways, I struggled my whole school with writing. If she was alive today, and ironically her name was Mrs. English, if she was alive today, and I could show her that Grammarly thing, she would slap herself up the side of the head. Okay, Saggers, I told you, the emojis. You want to get banned? I'll ban you for that one. Stop with the emojis. No, Sue, no, it's not that they don't know how to write, is they don't proofread. That's what it is. They don't proofread. It's like you would not believe some of the stuff that gets sent to me on emails. And another one is they don't know how to hit a paragraph return, and it's just a massive block of text. Like, you get an email and it's just a massive block. I don't read them. Don't ever send me a block of text, okay? If you can't put, paragraph breaks in there so that I can, get your thoughts, because a lot of people don't understand. They put like 10 thoughts in a block like that. Instead of every time you have a different thought or you're going in a different direction, hit the return key to break it up. So it's a little easier to follow. No, send me a block of text like this, and then when they start typing, cuz, do all the short form text stuff, in I was like, I'm reading it and I don't know short form text. I'm reading it like if this is some kind of cryptic lesson that I'm being taught here right now that I don't know what they're saying. Like, you homeschool your kids, Mary? If I had kids, I would homeschool them. I would. Actually, where's a Finland there? They don't even do 3 hours a day at school. Like our school system is so beaten up. They wear the kids down. You can't learn in school that you can't be in school that long. You can't. I know. I'm as an adult, I've homeschooled myself on topics, uh, i.e., when I used to build websites and I had to learn how to do e-commerce and code, and the most I could do in one day of learning was 4 hours. That's it. And then I was tired, and everything I did after 4 hours didn't sink in. And that was, and I had a great incentive. It was my livelihood, and I still couldn't get past 4 hours of learning, and to be burnt out. So how can you send a kid to school, a kid who has no incentive, that other than just live life and have fun, to pound them for 7 hours? Yeah, I know, Jasmine. Our school system is all about sheep and slaves. You're done at noon, Mary? That's exactly. And honestly, I'd be doing midday. Wait till they totally wake up. Let them sleep in. Do whatever they want. And then get them up. Pound some serious knowledge into them for 3, 4 hours. And then call it a day. You know? Like a 10 to 2 thing. And you're done. With a lunch break. So they can let their brain rest. You know? A 10 to 2 with a lunch break. And then, because I think it was Finland, they've discovered now that, well, they've got I think it's Finland. Maybe someone can correct me on this. They've got the highest. Uh, they rank the highest now, and they don't even, the kids barely go to school. All they do is play. You try to tell parents this, and it's like you just can't. It's like, oh man, it's bad. Especially when the parents, you try to teach them something, and they can't even look at you and stay focused. It's over their head. Like, it's like, I know a lot of it is. It's just get a way to get rid of their kids for half of their waking hours. It is Finland with the highest literacy rates. Okay, Stephanie McMahon, thank you so much. I did an earlier thank you, but I don't think you were here. Stephanie donated a boatload of cash to the Duck Winter Farm house GoFundMe deal. I'm not even fully awake at 8 a.m. So I don't know how a kid could be. Oh, gotta be careful with my elbow here. I'd honestly, I'd be a homeschooler. I'd be, and I wouldn't teach the crap they teach in school. Oh man, my kids would be, they'd be, oh man, they'd be dangerous kids, dangerous. Oh, if they ever did go to a classroom, they'd have the teacher pinned to the chalkboard. Lies, let's all lies. I'd have a whole bunch of little red pills running around. Oh, it'd be bad. I don't care if they frowned on homeschooling. I wouldn't care, Jasmine. That's like having a dog and getting somebody else to take care of your dog. Like, why? Why do you have a dog? Like, and my kids wouldn't. they absolutely wouldn't. Authority, they'd have a hard time with the government authority part. Oh, it'd be bad. I think it's best that I didn't have kids. I think it is. Honestly, I think they'd probably be revolutionary leaders. Oh, it'd be bad. I had ducklings instead, and they're rebellious little ducklings. And the thing is, parents, it's like it's I I don't want to say names, but I have a situation in my life that I know somebody that's got kids and they're at home, and I'm like, why don't you do homeschooling? And they got the internet, and they're always on the internet, and it's like, I just can't get through to them. It's like, and it's like the kids are gonna get ruined. I well, Inga, as soon as the government says that they have to attend school by law, that's when it's time to leave the country. That's borderline communism. It's going from socialism to let's just go right to the communism. Man, and the things you can teach a kid at home, like uh, like you just and things that are useful in life. Like think about it. You could turn when you homeschool, especially when you're a MacGyver kind of like me. It's like you could turn everything you do into a lesson, and it'd be fun, and they would retain it. Not like going sitting there grinding away at school and then forgetting everything. Like I remember when my step grandson used to come over here a long time ago. He was only 4 years old, and we were piling wood, and just for fun, one afternoon, he was 4 years old, folks, and just for fun, I got him to count to 100, piling wood, and we were using the sticks piling the wood, and he was like, I was killing the poor little kid, piling this wood, and but I thought, well, I got this little slave here, we're gonna pile this wood, and he was 4 years old and never counted past 10 ever. And in one afternoon piling wood, I got him up to 100. He could count to 100 when I was done with him. And it was all a game. I made it a game. And I got my wood piled in the process. And he went home and he could count to 100. And then he proceeded to drive his parents nuts counting to 100. It was pretty funny, actually. He drove them nuts counting to 100. You can get fined if you take your kids on a holiday a day early. My God, I have now lost all urge to go to the Netherlands. Like, put it this way, if I okay, here's an example. School, okay. Here we had the absolute worst summer. Worst summer. It rained all summer. Everybody knows this, okay. The week the school started, it was absolutely gorgeous, like 30 degrees and gorgeous. Now, if I was a parent, I wouldn't let my kid go to school that week. I'd be like, guess what? We're having a summer break right now. It's 30 degrees out. The kid's sick this week. He's going to miss the first week of school. And I said this to a parent. I said, well, it's a perfect week. They were actually, what it was they had planted corn. The corn was late. And I said, well, let the kids just take the week off of school and sit in the side of the road and sell their corn, because they had planted it in the spring, but it was a week late coming up because they had planted late because of all the rain we had. And they said, well, that's not happening. I'm like, why wouldn't it? Like, the kids want to sell their corn. It's like, so what, they miss a first week of school? Like, what's it all about anyways? It's fair week. Nothing happens. It's just warm. Let them sit out in the field selling their corn. And nope, that ain't going to happen. And personally, myself, I would have said, yeah, you can take the week off, sell your corn, sit on the side of the road and sell your corn. But, the parents is brainwashed as the kids. They would probably learn more sitting on the side of the road selling their corn than going to school and wasting the week, which all they want to do the whole week. Because see, here in this town, the week school starts is the week the fair starts. That's just cruel. Like, you go to school on Tuesday, you start school on Tuesday, fair opens Wednesday night. I don't want to be in school, I want to go to the fair. And then you know what the old buggers did? This is another thing too. This is another thing. You're going to totally relate to this, okay? When I was a kid, the fair used to open at noon, okay? Open at noon Wednesday. And it stayed open till Sunday at 6. That's what the fair did, okay? So school comes back after the long weekend, starts Tuesday morning. The fair opens Wednesday at noon, okay? Well, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it opens at noon. So what does a kid do? You skip school, right? You go in the morning and then you just disappear at lunch. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And you go to the fair. And you run around the fair with no money because you have no money because you're just a kid. Like, your allowance is like 35 cents a week, so you can't do much. And your parents ain't giving you any money. But you just want to run around the fair, all right? So you're a kid. And the thing is that the schoolyard is right across from the fairgrounds. So, like, you've got all these kids that are like, grade or kindergarten to grade 6, and you're all out in the playground looking across, and there's the fair right across the boulevard. Oh man, it's open, it's calling your name, and it's like, oh my God, I want to go. So this has been going on for, I don't know, 70, 80 years. The kids were skipping school to go to the fair across the road. Like, it was just a thing. Do you know what the stick in the mud old people that they skipped school, you know what they did? They went to the fair board and they got the fair to not open and start the rides till 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Do you believe that? Like, just like you got to skip school and go. Well, why are you doing this to the kids? Like, do you forget what it was like to be a kid? But they're just old people now, and they're just, we did that, but it was wrong. Maggie, beyond mean. You just want to go, like, wherever this meeting took place that they decided to force the fair board to not open at 4, you go in there and take a 2x4 and beat everybody senseless. Every one of them. Like, you people, don't you remember what it was like to be a kid? Like, that's the problem with parents, hey? They forget what it's like to be a kid. That's what it is. No, you can't change the fair. The fair date cannot be changed. It's easier to change to skip school. Because those fair guys, it's all planned out, eh? Because they're running around everywhere. They're all over the countryside, so they're stopping in here for 4 or 5 days. The what do they call those people? Conklin shows with the midways and that. It's just not possible. Good morning, Digger Pete. Anyways, it's just when I found out about that the fair doesn't open until 4 o'clock, and I'm like, what? Anyways, it's just bad. We're doomed. Oh, it's getting bright out, folks. All right. It's time for me to wrap up this and start getting some streams going. Go put some cameras outside and let the ducks out. And then come back in and get my breakfast happening. Finish out my garage. And then get on my road trip of cleaning my truck out. So I gotta go to the recycling place and get rid of a ton of cardboard. And I still got a lot of t-shirts in stock. Just to let you know, anybody out there is interested in t-shirts, there's and I got a lot of sizes still. We're not hurting on the sizes. I got everything right up to 4XLs. I got them. It's just things lime green and pink are the hurting ones. purple. I think purple too. You're liking the time change? So you can catch the morning chat. What are you sorry about, Mark? What did I do? What did you do? You just ordered a gray T-shirt. Perfect. I got to go to the post office today, so whoever buys or whoever makes a donation to get a T-shirt today, it will get mailed today because I'm going into the post office. That's nothing to do. Plus, I got to take Tom. I'm taking the boots to the post office today to mail them back directly to Tim at the shoe store. Just to let you know, Tom. It's going. They're going today. Hell, I'm sending them back. Oh yeah, speaking of the boots, I'll let you into it. Oh man, somebody sent me an email. They called it unsolicited advice. Don't you love when people send you advice and they don't know all the facts? About my boot situation. Well, I'm dealing with 2 boot problems, right? 2 different companies. And this person gave me the advice, and it was like, I'm like, my God, man, you're mixing 2 boot situations up completely. And like, it's just like, it was like I was just sitting there going, you don't have a clue what you're talking about, eh? But they broke it all down on point form for me. And it was like, it wasn't even like, it was like they were right out there. It was like they were like, it wasn't solid advice, put it that way. I'll send you I'll send you the link of the tracking. I'll sign you up for notifications so you know it got delivered to Tim. He says he's just going to credit your Visa or how you paid for it. And we'll take care of that later. But it's going in the mail today. I'm really upset that they're going back too. Because I really could use a pair of boots that doesn't rub against my big toe. It was brutal. Especially yesterday on the concrete. That was brutal. Working in the garage, and I had to wear them because I was taking steel racks apart, and I just didn't want to take a chance of having the steel racks fall on my toes. So I had to wear my boots while I was taking the racks apart. And because you're walking on cement and your toes rubbing, just touching the inside. It's like, oh man, this is uncomfortable. So I gotta get this boot situation taken care of. I just can't believe my luck on boots. It's been a bad year for boots, for Matt. It's brutal. Okay, so I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm probably gonna have to do the stream on a. I don't know if I plug this thing in and charge her up. No, I'm gonna have to do this on the iPad. I'm gonna have to switch to cameras. I'm gonna say goodbye because I gotta go get the Magoon stream programmed. Oh, I figured that out too. Oh, sure, another thing, the YouTube thing. Remember I told you they changed everything, and now it's like you can. They call it a variable stream thing, and then we were having that problems where the streams were coming up 720p with 60 frames a second, and it wasn't working right. Well, I went into the advanced settings, and there's a little thing now where you can program encoders. Thankfully, I know what I'm doing, so I went in there and I programmed all my encoders into it. But if you were a new person, you would be lost. Like, totally lost. You'd be like, okay, what's all this for? YouTube. It was simple before. It was so simple. Had a drop-down menu, and you just selected your bit rate, what you wanted, 720, 1080, 480, whatever you were doing. And they were just making it more and more difficult. Well, no, Gene, my difficulty part is defective boots. That's what it is. They're defective. Like the Red Wing ones, if they fit, if they wouldn't be defective, I'd be wearing them. But they're defective. And the other pair were a swap over that the first pair size 11 fit me, but these 11s don't. They're too small. But they're saying, they're the same size. Of course they're made in China. The Red Wings were made in the US. But they're defective. The lining slipped inside and it's got a pressure point. Can't win. It's like, and the ones, the STC boot company, They won't even reply to emails. And I'd be nice and cordial with them on the emails and polite, nice, like I'm not getting nasty, haven't threatened them. They're just terrible. And I'm dealing with, what you call it, the supervisor. I'm not even dealing with the frontline customer service person. I'm dealing with a supervisor. So like they can make the decision on their own, and they can't. It takes them 7 days to answer an email. It's unbelievable. Anyways, I got to get it solved though because I hate this. Call the manager. I'm dealing with a manager, Robert. That's the thing, is I'm actually dealing with, like, it's so obvious they don't care. It's just so obvious they just don't care. That's the bottom line. So, and I'm suffering because I really need a pair of boots that don't, like, this toe touching thing. Man, oh man, my big toe, I got a hangnail. Had to cut it way back. I've never had a hangnail in my life, folks. Couldn't figure out why my big toe was hurting. Took a look and there was a hangnail from the boot rubbing. I was like, I've never had a hangnail in my life. Oh. Everybody always says that military boots. You do realize that military boots aren't safety boots, eh? I have to have safety boots. I need protection because I can hurt myself here. And not because I'm a spaz or I'm prone to accidents. It's just that things happen. So I'm going to say goodbye so I can get the stream up and running, guys, and get the day underway here, because my goal is to get into the garage, finish this, go on a road trip, get back here, do the measuring, and get this information off so that I can get the ball rolling, because I'm going to see if I can get a better deal from the other hardware place to make up for my $800 mistake on the concrete. We'll see. You never know what we might get. Maybe inviting a new company in, they might, who knows, they might, you never know what we could get out of the deal to help the ducks for the winter. No, we're not going on a field trip. They don't have Wi-Fi at the recycling plant to empty the truck out. Sorry. So, but as a road trip I got to do so we can make sure the truck's empty, because after I finish loading everything into the truck, it'll be full, and I won't be able to pick up any I won't be able to pick up any material. I need the truck empty. Buy a shoe. They are better. 10-10. I can't wear shoes, German Shepherd, and I'll tell you why. The last time I wore a safety shoe, I broke my ankle because I was getting sick of wearing boots. And I thought, I'll buy a safety shoe. So I bought, it was a 3/4 height, those hiking size. And I snapped my ankle and broke it. And if I would have been wearing boots, I wouldn't have broke my ankle. You just ordered another shirt, Digger. It'll go in the mail today. Thank you very much. Your sister's going to call you the Hawk, the Channel Hawk now? Oh. I need protection. I have shoes. Safety shoes are for people who just walk around a warehouse. They're not working not rough terrain. I have a pair of safety running shoes, and I wear them only in the garage. But as soon as I go outside, I feel naked because my ankle's not protected. After you break your ankle when you're, I think it was 50 years old, it don't heal very fast. Actually, the ankle that I broke is the one that I hurt my Achilles tendon this year. Same foot. I need support. I'm going to say goodbye so I can get things happening here. And I'm going to try to my goal today is to get the lumber thing situation taken care of. I'm losing it now. So I'm thinking about I gotta get the stream going, and I gotta get my acting gear at 7 o'clock, 7:09. Thanks for joining me for the morning coffee. I'll talk to you later. You'll see me shortly here when I let the ducks out of the pen. Oh, Vicky Olsen, where has Vicky been? I haven't seen you in a long time, Vicky. I must be missing you on the streams, or you're somewhere else on us all the time, or you're only on the stream when I'm not around. So I'm gonna say goodbye. I gotta go get ready here to let the ducks out because we gotta let the ducks out so they can go to the Magoon.